Okay, I'm in Gorham, New Hampshire. I'm trying to get out of this town. And so I'm trying my first shot at hitching. My shuttle ride from last night is no good, so there's a couple other guys hitching back there. I'm trying not to crowd them, but anyways, careful. All right, thanks, man. Okay, thanks. Well, there it is. I'm a criminal for trying to get a ride back to the Appalachian Trail. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get out of here and get on with my day. Yesterday was humongous power day that I was dying at the end of it. I actually had to break out my headlamp and finish the day off in the dark. And I was in one of the hardest sections of anything. It was the hardest thing I've done. This Pinkham Notch is, people talk about the Mahoosuc Notch and the Mahoosuc Arm. Nothing compared to Pinkham Notch. Pinkham Notch is brutal, absolutely brutal. The Nobos get to go up it. I had to go down it, and I just can't. It was probably the hardest thing I've done since Katahdin, and it just goes on forever and ever downhill. But I ended up getting a shuttle ride back to the barn. I stayed extra night there. I got all my technical difficulties with my videos and stuff kind of ironed out. It's still kind of weird, but at least I cleared all that stuff out, and I'm gonna try to make it to this tent ground called Osgood or Osden, something like that. And it's only 6 miles, I think, 5 or 6 miles, but it gets me set up for Mount Washington, or Mount Madison, Mount Washington, and puts me on the other side of that. Probably like a 15 or 20 mile day tomorrow, hopefully. But it's supposed to rain this whole freaking time. It's supposed to be raining right now, actually. It is pretty cloudy, but there's a break. It's one reason why I was slow getting going this morning, but also I was wiped out from yesterday. But I've done all kinds of stuff today. I've gone shopping for food, and I had delicious bagel sandwich from this coffee shop this morning. So I'm getting all cleaned up and set up for the next few days. There's Wildcat behind me, and Pinkham Notch. Did that last night. It was so hard. And now I'm at the Pinkham Notch Information Center. This is where I got my ride last night. So picking up here, I'm out to this tent site that's only about 6 miles away from here and set me up for Madison and Washington tomorrow. So this thing's kind of cool. Here's a depiction of Mount Washington. So obviously the highest point right there. Down here is Wildcat. So I was up here on the ski resort, and I hiked down somewhere around here, maybe this trail here, I think, down and into Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. Here's where I'm going today. All along here, up over here, all the way over to Osgood tent site. And then I go up Madison over here. And it travels around, goes over there to Mount Washington, and then I'm off and running downhill sort of that way once I'm done with Mount Washington. Just trying to get to Osgood tent site tonight. Okay, super easy day for me. Super hard day yesterday, so I couldn't go too hard today, but it was raining pretty steadily this morning, so I had no motivation to get up and get moving, and I needed the rest anyways. Plus I was trying to get rid of my backlog of videos at like 3 in the morning last night. When I woke up, my sleeping gets really weird. I mean, I got solid rest from like 10 to 3 in the morning, like in a coma. But anyways, what we should really discuss is hitchhiking, because since my number one audience member is my beautiful Olivia, the first rule of hitchhiking is don't do it. But when you're on the AT, it's pretty common to hitch a ride in and out of town. And I got picked up by this wonderful older couple Here, I'm gonna flip this around. And I'm gonna mess up their trail names, but they gave them to me. They're really hard trail names to remember. I think it was Imahura, and there was a funny kind of story behind that. I'm sorry if I just butchered it. And oh man, I can't remember the other one. But anyways, they gave me the survival bar, and you know, I've never seen this brand before, so thank you for that. And they were just wonderful to me. They you know, pulled over, scooped me up, brought me to Pinkham Notch, and they live in Gorham, and they just seem like great folks. And we just had a good chat the whole time during that, whatever, 20 miles. And so last night I got good rest, even though I was up, you know, at weird hours and stuff, and I slept in, rested up, and I got so much stuff done today, I can't even tell you. I walked all over Gorham. It's almost like a tourist day for me. And all I got to do today, once I got the Pinkham Notch here, I hung out in the visitor center. You saw the topographical map that they have in there. There's probably there's probably a more accurate term for that thing, but and so it's almost just like a cush sightseeing day for me. I was in their gift shop for a while, bought a Coke. I was trying to wait for Splash. I think he took off on me on accident. So he and I are gonna go up to Osgood, camp there for the night. I only got to do 5 miles today to get to Osgood. I'm tempted to go beyond and stealth, but also don't want to have to fight for tent sites or anything. And I'm not sure what it's like above Osgood as you start climbing up the mountain. So I'll probably end up at Osgood. Probably won't be much else today. Maybe I'll do a little bit in camp, and then just getting ready for tomorrow for Madison and Washington. So I guess I'm on Madison. I'm kind of on this like almost like an approach path to Madison, and then the Osgood tent site. But I don't think, maybe I do have to go down there. I really don't know if I can just stop at 5 miles today. I may have to go a little ways up Madison, look for some stealth tanning. But I think Splash wants to stay at Osgood, so I would like to hang out with him, see what happens. So that whole time that I was videotaping all those beautiful waterfalls, almost the whole time, I was completely off trail. I must have went like a mile out of my way. I'm not even kidding. There's this little tricky part. I mean, in my opinion, it's not labeled well, but the path looked exactly like the AT that I was just on. How cool is this bridge? Anyways, I just trekked all the way back down. All that stuff that I was showing you up there was not part of the AT. It was some other trail. And now I hiked all the way back down. I seriously thought about trying to cross up there and just bushwhack my way back up to the AT because I was way up there. But anyway, it's not that big of a deal today. I'm not going far. Just can't help myself when there's these crossings. They're so cool, so much fun, so pretty. Going up.